What if Benfica had kept all of their best players? So you should know the drill by now. It's another one of the experiments where we take a team and create the best possible team they could have had if they hadn't sold their best players. Today it is SL Benfica, so let's go ahead and have a look at their team if they had managed to keep hold of all of their stars. And here it is, an absolutely star-studded lineup. So much creativity on the wings with Angel Di Maria and Bernardo Silva. Raul Jimenez has proven himself a lethal goalscorer for Wolves in recent times. A strong midfield to back them up as well. A strong back four just behind them. And the highest rated goalkeeper in Jan Oblak between the sticks. And if that wasn't enough, taking a look at the bench to see the players that they could bring on. We have a like-for-like change up front, an 83 rated striker for an 83 rated striker. Rodrigo is the backup. Plenty of alternate midfield options, as well as in defence. And Ederson somehow only manages to make the bench in this team. And as we continue to go through the reserves, you'll see a vast array of great players here. Also, plenty of options if the starting lineup starts to get fatigued. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to place this team into career mode. We're going to be seeing how they get on domestically and in Europe. And to be impartial, I will be playing as FC Porto, so that I don't give Benfica an advantage. So let's go ahead and sim forward, and we'll analyse their performance at the end of the season. So here we are at the end of the season, just taking a look at the statistics to see how Benfica got on. It's actually none of the Benfica players that finishes on top. Bonatini finishing in first place with 24 goals. We have to go down to third to find Raul Jimenez with 19 goals. Talisca just behind with 18. Down in 9th we find Ricardo Horta with 14 goals, and Angel Di Maria has 13. In assists though, it is a Benfica player that finishes on top, Talisca with 12 assists. We have to go all the way down to 14th though to find Jimenez with 6. And once again, as has become the norm in these simulations, it's not until we get to the clean sheet statistic where we see just how much the team has dominated in the league. Jan Oblak managing 28 clean sheets in 34 matches. It's hard to see any other outcome than a Benfica win at this point. And as expected, it is Benfica that has won the Portuguese league, winning every single game, scoring 103 goals and only conceding 6, 102 points in total. You can't have a much better season than that. Surprisingly, Porto only managed to finish 4th and Sporting came 5th. But regardless, they were never going to come close to that Benfica team. In the Portuguese Cup, Benfica started out strongly, winning 5-0 over Braga, who finished 2nd in the league. They followed this up by winning 4-1 over Porto, then beat Tondela 9-1 on aggregate in the semis, before beating Victoria Setúbal 5-1 in the final. We truly have created a monster here in this Benfica team. In the Champions League group stage, they dominated their group as well. Still yet to lose a game this season, but they did get their first draw, which came at home to Lyon. They followed this up with a 6-2 aggregate scoreline against Tottenham Hotspur in the round of 16. Then another 6-2 aggregate scoreline against Red Bull Leipzig in the quarter-finals, before going on to beat Paris Saint-Germain 5-2 on aggregate in the semis. But they came undone in the final against Barcelona, losing 2-0. Their first and only loss of the season in probably the most crucial game. And for those who are interested, Manchester United needed their old friend penalties to win against Wolfsburg in the Europa League final. But now it's time for the live match where we're going to put this dominant Benfica team up against the new European champions Bayern Munich. And here we are, fresh off the back of their Champions League success. Bayern Munich have a new challenger in the form of Benfica. Can they win this one as well, or will Benfica come out on top in this game? Here's Goretzka. Nowhere to go, plays it back to Alaba, now with Alphonso Davies down the left. Trying to use his pace, can't get past Bernardo Silva and plays it inside to Goretzka. Now Kingsley Coman. Plays 1-2 with Davies, tries to cross it, it's blocked and out for a corner. Corner played short to Gnabry. Gnabry with the cross towards Alaba. It's headed clear though, only as far as Thiago with a long shot. And that nearly made it to the top corner, but Oblak was alert. Take a look at the replay here. What a shot from Thiago. Nearly an absolute screamer, but Oblak tips it over. Alphonso Davies going wide now. Flicks it back to Goretzka, now with Kingsley Coman. Gets round Cancelo and gets the cross in towards Gnabry, but Oblak pushes it clear. Here's Coman now coming inside. Gets round Talisca, forward to Thiago. Thiago plays it across, but Oblak stretches and pushes it out. Ball's played over the top to Di Maria. Back inside to Talisca. Now back to Di Maria on the wing. Crossed into the box, but it doesn't quite reach Jimenez, and it's cleared. So a pretty dull affair so far in the first half. Bayern really controlling the ball, but not creating much with it. Can Benfica provide some kind of threat in the second half? Goretzka's got some space to run into now. Lewandowski ahead of him. Gnabry making a run to the right. Finds Gnabry. Sodge Gnabry can cross it into the box now, trying to find Lewandowski, but it's too close to Oblak. Throw in to Gnabry. Gnabry with the cross towards the back post, towards Tolisso with the header, but it was very far out, and it's gone over. Witsel with a long ball, trying to find Bernardo Silva. He's onside here. Alphonso Davies closes the gap, though. Nowhere for him to go, so he plays it back to Cancelo. Back to Bernardo Silva now. Bernardo Silva on the right, chance to cross it into the box, plays it to the back of the box towards Di Maria. Can he create something here? He's got nowhere to go, plays it to Grimaldo. Grimaldo with the cross, it falls to Di Maria. The shot's blocked by Boateng though, and Bayern will clear it. It's a poor kick from Neuer, and Benfica get a free kick after a poor challenge from Thomas Muller. It's going to be Jan Vertonghen to take the free kick. It's blasted straight into the wall though. Witsel switches the play, trying to find Grimaldo. Grimaldo plays it forward to Di Maria. Excellent touch from him there. Nowhere to go for Di Maria though. Back to Grimaldo. It's inside to Witsel now. With a long ball trying to find Bernardo Silva, who takes it first time. It's not quite clear yet. And it hits the post from the shot from Jimenez. Kimmich with the throw in to Gnabry. Gets it back, crosses it towards Tolisso with the header from long range. And it just glances off the post. Bayern holding onto the ball in these last few seconds here as the full-time whistle goes. It's still 0-0. We're going to go to extra time. And as we can see from the statistics here, Bayern's still holding a lot of the possession at the moment, but Benfica definitely had the more chances of the second half. Ball's played forward to Di Maria. Back to Rafa now. Rafa gets round Kimmich way too easily. Chance to cross it into the box now. But it's a poor cross and it doesn't find a Benfica player. Tolisso stretching his legs now. Still Tolisso, lays it off to Lewandowski. Back to Thiago. Thiago out wide to Perisic. Perisic tries to get round Pizzi, but he's tackled. They're going to win a corner though. It was taken out by Bernardo Silva. Joshua Kimmich to take the corner. Trying to find Perisic. It's headed clear only as far as Gnabry. Now Coutinho, but that's straight at Oblak. Oblak with the goal kick to Di Maria. Di Maria has lots of space here. Gets round the Bayern defence far too easily once again, but slows down and goes wide and is tackled by Kimmich. Great opportunity wasted there from Angel Di Maria. Thiago has a chance to play it forward to Tolisso, who's making a run. Instead finds Perisic, who's onside here. Tries to cross it, it's blocked, it's going to be another corner. Kimmich once again to take the corner, goes for the near post, but it's headed clear this time. Not quite cleared enough though, and now Boateng has it. Coutinho forward to Tolisso. Tolisso back to Coutinho now. Coutinho crosses it towards Lewandowski, and Lewandowski doesn't miss those. Clinical finish from the free scoring pole there. He's made it 1-0 right at the end of the first half of extra time. It's good play from Tolisso and Coutinho down the right hand side, and the cross found Lewandowski at the back post, who headed it straight past Oblak over his head. It's 1-0 to Bayern. Here's Thiago now. Forward to Coutinho. Now Gnabry. Back to Kimmich. Tackled by Rafa. Chance on the counter-attack for Benfica maybe. Rafa using his fresh legs to get down this left-hand side quickly. 3 Benfica players arriving with him. Tries to cross it, but Boateng gets back in time to make the block. Still Perisic, he manages to win the ball back and gives it to Coutinho. Coutinho lays it off to Thiago, gets it back, goes for a long range shot, but that's well wide. Last minute for Benfica to create something here. They need to go up the pitch pretty fast to get something out of this game. But they're not going to do it quick enough, and that is the full-time whistle. Bayern Munich have won it in extra time here. It was a valiant effort from Benfica. It was looking like they may win it after their second half performance in normal time, but they just didn't have the strength on the bench that Bayern did, and they were able to see it out in extra time. But I think it's still pretty conclusive that this Benfica team is a definite improvement on their current team. They were able to win every single game in the league and in the cup in Portugal, made it all the way to the Champions League final in the simulation before losing to Barcelona, and went toe-to-toe with Bayern in this match. So definitely a team to be feared, but twice they've just fallen short at the final hurdle. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button down below, make a fist and punch the subscribe button as hard as you can, and I will be seeing you in the next video.